Hey, how you doing? I'm Rich Lafferty with Lafferty Riding Schools, and I got a little tip today. We're talking about some tight stuff, tight trail. Something I'm asked most times by an ordinary trail rider, enduro guy, when they negotiate in tight trees is wheel placement is the key thing. I get a lot of questions about it. Wheel placement is important to avoid the tree on the outside. I'm sorry, the inside. You want to actually place your front tire coming into it to the outside and placing it up against the tree on the outside. Here we don't have actual tree on the outside. What I'm talking about is actually coming this way into the trail. The front wheel is going to be placed high, and because it's placed high, you avoid contact with the tree here. A lot of people steer their front wheel into the main rut that was made by the rear wheel. This is a problem because then your handguard meets the tree here. So always remember, it's all about front wheel placement, placing your front wheel high. I've always was told by my dad it was oversteering, oversteer, or put your tire to the outside of the tree on the outside. There's a lot of different ways to put it, but just think about wheel placement. So be conscious of wheel placement when you're riding tight trees to avoid contact with this one, because one contact here can obviously divert you into another one. So it's like pinball. The tighter it gets, it's not the fastest guy in my opinion, it's the guy who limits his mistakes. Thank you, and I'm Rich Lafferty with Rich Lafferty Riding Schools, and that's it. Hey, it's Rich again with Rich Lafferty Riding Schools, and we're still back here at the tight trail. And something I want to talk about that I see a lot at local enduros and local hare scrambles when the trail does get tight is gear selection. And I don't even see it when it's tight. I see it a lot of times. Gear selection is how you build and carry momentum. And what I see is actually people doing the opposite, riding in too low of a gear. When you ride in too low of a gear, the bike becomes more throttle responsive. Therefore, you have to let off sooner. You can't be as consistent with the throttle as you can be with just trying to carry a higher gear. It's all about momentum and carrying momentum. A lot of that is done with gear selection, throttle control, and wheel placement. So this is another tip with Rich Lafferty Riding Schools, and contact me if you have any questions you might ask. Rich at richlaffertyracing.com.